Hey everyone! Welcome to our webinar and thanks for coming. My name is Heather Moore and I'm here to walk you through part 2 of our introductory webinar series. At this point, we're hoping that you've seen our intro video or reviewed your app with a CardTap team member so that you're familiar with the quick and dirty, the basics of how everything works so you can use it. If you're a complete newbie to us, no problem, you can probably hang, but I might recommend the introduction first. All of our webinars are located in the Support Center, which you can find by clicking Help and Support under the Learn More tab from our main website, or the Help tab if you're already logged into your online dashboard. Knowing how the app works is the first step, but what I want to go over today is how to be successful with it. And success with the app comes down to one simple thing: sharing it. Since we launched InsuranceTapp, we have witnessed people do a lot of right and a lot of wrong things when it comes to sharing the app. And the results they get are a direct correlation of their efforts. So today we are going to delve into what I call the art of the share, sharing the app in a meaningful way that will create results. So first I'll cover why you want to use the app for your business, some basic mechanics of sharing, when to share the app, and how and who to share the app with to encourage usage. Tracking the app activity will also play a huge role in your success with it, so we'll walk through that and the best ways to use the dashboard. Let's dive in. As you know, the easiest way to win someone's business or get a referral is by staying top of mind. Staying in front of them so the moment they need help or get asked for a recommendation, you're the person that comes to mind. And this is precisely why mobile marketing has become so important. Can you really think of any better place to market yourself to stay top of mind than on the home screen of someone's phone? The one thing they use most? Not only that, but the tools in the app are helpful, will keep your circle engaged, and hopefully save some of your time too. A recent study showed that Americans spend an average of 162 minutes per day on their phones, mostly on apps, and that number's only growing. But let's be clear, simply having an app is not going to do anything for you. If you want some of those minutes people spend interacting with what's on their phone, you're going to have to put yourself there. So you know what that means. You're going to have to get it on other people's phones. So let's talk about sharing the app. You may be familiar with how the app is shared, but let's review it one more time. The best and easiest way to share the app is with the built-in share feature you find inside of it on the home screen. All you have to do is click Share, type in your intended recipient's name, their phone number, and any notes that you want to keep for yourself. So a lot of the time we see people accidentally use the notes section for information they think will get texted to the person they're sharing the app with, but that's not the case. You are the only person who will ever see those notes. So use it to write something to remember them by, anything that jogs your memory if it's someone you need to follow up with. Once you click send, a couple of things happen. The first and most obvious is that whoever you sent the app to gets a text message with the link to download your app. You've also created a record of this event in 2 places. Every time the app gets shared by anyone, including you, a tapper will be created in your dashboard. You will see their name, number, and any notes that were included when the app was shared. Again, the best way to use notes is for information about the person you think would be helpful later, or if someone has your app and is referring you and wants to include information about the person they shared the app with. You will also receive an email from us that includes the same info. This functions as a great notification when someone besides you shares the app. Because the tapper is created the moment you share the app, it's important that you don't reuse the text messages or send the app to yourself and forward it on. It throws your tracking way off, and you definitely don't want that. We also recommend you know how the app installs on each phone. If you're an Android user, iPhones might seem like a foreign language and vice versa. In our help section, we have an article with visual guides of how the app installs on both, but here's what it looks like for each. The link from the text message will open in an internet browser for both phones. The difference is with the iPhone, you simply click the link, your phone will open the internet, and will guide you through the next couple steps, eventually adding it to your home screen. With any Android device, the link will open in a web browser and then forward you to the Google Play Store, where you simply click install like you would any other app. So let's talk a little bit now about when to share the app. This part is easy. You meet and interact with people you do business with everywhere. I often say share the app with everyone, but really what it comes down to is anytime you have a meaningful conversation about what you do, about insurance. It could be during a quick convo with someone you met at a party, a networking event, the first time you meet or talk with a client, coffee with a referral partner, a family get-together. The list really goes on and on. It should also always be shared in lieu of a business card. To be honest, there's really never a wrong time to share it. The only wrong thing you can do is forget to share it. One of the most important features about InsuranceTapp is that it captures the person's name and phone number you share it with as soon as you hit send. It is designed this way so that whenever you have a conversation about business, you can easily develop an opportunity with that person. Think about it like a business card with a leash on it. You hand it out, can track each person you share it with, and if they end up using it or not. I love sharing the app when I meet people casually at social gatherings. It's also a great solution for brief encounters with potential clients in more traditional business settings as well. It's really easy to just say, "Here, let me give you my app. It has a bunch of awesome insurance-based tools I want you to check out. And you can contact me directly from it. Give me your number, I'll text it to you, and then you can click the link to download it when you have a moment." You've offered them something of value, and even if they never use it, you'll have their name and number, and hopefully those notes you entered, to follow up with them. When you use it like this, it really doesn't matter what the person does with it, as long as you make sure to follow up with them. Our most successful members use the app like this to build their pipeline and reduce the amount of lost business opportunities that would have come from simply handing their card out. Think about how impactful this could be if you could convert more opportunities, even if it was just one extra client a year this way. After that, everything else is just a bonus. And aside from generating and converting more deals, most of our members work to create tappers that are active users of the app as well. That requires more work than sharing or helping them install the app, but is by no means difficult. When you share it, you just need to convey what's in it for them, how the app will help them out, why they'll want to use it. For prospects and current clients, one of the easiest selling points is that it creates an easy connection between you both. With one click of a button, someone can text, call, or email you. Sometimes insurance calls are frantic calls, and clients will appreciate that you aren't trying to hide and can be available at the exact moment they need help. And sometimes, maybe what they need isn't you, but one of the tools in the app. Probably one of the coolest things you can give your clients is the ability to calculate payment scenarios when they make big new purchases that will affect their insurance rates, like a new home or car. But quite honestly, getting people excited about the app is all about your presentation. Be excited and convey value when you share it. Before CardTap existed and our co-founders were all strictly using the mortgage version of the app for their practice, I overheard them casually sharing the app with clients all the time. It usually just went something like, "Susan, I really want to give you this app of mine. You will love using the tools in it. Plus, you can easily call, text, or email me from it whenever you have questions." Or, "Peter, the one thing I can guarantee about this process is that you're going to have a lot of questions. I want to make things as easy for you as possible and be there to answer those questions whenever they pop up. So let's get my app on your phone. You can call, text, or email me whenever you want. Plus, there's a lot of cool tools in there that will help you out." Then, they would help them install the app or even grab the phone of that person they were sharing it with and do it for them. You can also do this over the phone if you are sharing the app with current clients. I would recommend getting them to install the app with you on the phone and doing a little tour of it as well. Other people you want using your app are what I call your cheerleaders. They're other professionals that refer you business, past clients you've turned into raving fans, friends, or family members that recommend you. I mean, a lot of the time, these will be the people that refer you simply because they like you. Get the app installed on their phones and make sure they know how easy it is to share it. And since, let's be honest, this group won't get as much utility from the app, you could always run contests or reward people who have shared your app with a gift card, cup of coffee, whatever it is. The nicest part is that all of this can be kept track of in your dashboard. You should be familiar with what's in your app tracking, but now I think we should explore how you should be using it. First, make sure you log into your dashboard every day. You'll want to see who is using your app, how your app's getting used, and if you're getting referrals through it. The first thing I recommend doing is sorting by last tap. This will show you who used the app most recently. If it's a client, maybe you reach out to them and see how things have been going. Maybe it's someone you shared the app with 3 months ago and they just started using it. Give them a call. Or maybe, fingers crossed, it's a referral someone sent you. You can always check the notes and then reach out. You can also sort by taps and see who hasn't used the app. If there are 0 taps, that someone has probably not installed or opened the app yet. it can also be a great reason to reach out. Another awesome feature of this section is that you can categorize your tappers to stay more organized. The status button, which is located to the left of their name, has a drop-down pick list that lets you determine if it's a lead, lost client, referral partner, and more. The last thing to point out is checking for referrals and requests. I recommended referral contests earlier, and you can check who has referred you right here in your dashboard. Like I said earlier, a lot of companies even let you send gift cards by email, so each time you see you get a referral, you could send a little thank you off. Check your requests often as well. The request forms on your app make it really easy for someone to ping you when they have a request. You'll get an email with each of these, but given how much email you receive per day, they could easily get lost, so make sure to cover your bases and check in. All right, I think that will cover it for about now. So go get to sharing your app. The beauty of it is, once you get all of this into practice, it will become second nature. On average, our top users add about 20 tappers per month. So to become a card tap top performer, that's only going to be about 4 a week. That's less than 1 per business day. You got this. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. You can always call us, email us, or check our support center if you need any help on any of the topics we discussed. Have a great day.